Peace be upon Husain, who sacrificed his life. Peace be upon him who obeyed the Almighty in public and in private. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters.
We offer you our deepest condolences on the martyrdom anniversary of Imam Husain alayhi salam.
You are listening to Salam Bar Husain, a collaboration between Alzahra International Group and Husain, the leader of Freeman International Group.
We thank Allah for giving us the opportunity to be with you for a few minutes per day and inshallah have a fruitful discussion.
We thank Allah for giving us the opportunity to be with you for a few minutes per day and inshallah have fruitful discussions.
The topic of today's program is the epic personality of Imam Husain alayhi salam. Perhaps we had better start with clarifying the meaning of epic, which is a commonly used term in the world of literature. English dictionaries define an epic as a work that narrates the deeds of a legendary or historical hero, but the Arabic equivalent, hamasa, is more comprehensive and more relevant to our discussion.
Literally, it means firmness and strength, but it is also used for courage and loyalty. And if we look at the epic poems that exist in the literature of different languages, we will see that these poems are full of pride, glory, courage, and heroic feelings and actions which touch the soul of any human being.
It is interesting to know that, like poems, we have different types of characters. The soul of some people is romantic, while others are essentially elegiac. Some contain life lessons and others are epic and full of greatness, pride, bravery, and chivalrous spirit.
Now the question is, does Imam Husain alayhi salam have an epic personality or not? We have to understand the personality of the person for whom we spend so much time, money, and energy every year, setting aside our usual activities to mourn him. Does Imam Husain alayhi salam have an epic soul or not? When we call the name of Imam Husain alayhi salam, should our epic feelings be aroused, or are we supposed to feel only sorrow and grief? We will come back and answer these questions, inshallah.
From the beginning, heroes and love of heroism have been part of human nature. Throughout history, nations and societies have always sought to celebrate and glorify memories of their national heroes. These heroes normally belong to a specific country and nation, and as such, their stories are national epics and only arouse the epic feeling of their own people.
But this is different in case of Imam Husain alayhi salam. He also had an epic personality, but his heroism and his epic tale have a huge difference with every other epic story in the world. This is an epic for all of mankind, not limited to any nation or group of people. In this particular epic, the hero never thought of himself or even his nation or race. Basically, he did not think about himself in any way. All he cared about was the truth. But a simplified and watered down version would be to say he was thinking of humanity.
Every aspect and every part of the story of Imam Husain alayhi salam is moving. Every word gives you strength, and every little thing contains a lesson. But not a lesson that is specific to a certain community or a particular interval of history. Imam Husain alayhi salam and his epic cannot be that small and limited.
Imam Husain alayhi salam is grander than and superior to every other hero in the universe. And that is why not everyone can understand and relate to his more sublime qualities.
If you try to find another epic equal to the story of Imam Husain alayhi salam, there is no doubt that you will fail, because this epic is incomparable in terms of strength, exalted human values, and universality. The epic of Husain alayhi salam is the epic of humanity. Therefore, it does not belong to any single nation or community or religion, and every free man and woman, regardless of their skin color, religion, and nationality, feels connected to this epic. Unfortunately, we have not yet understood the true message of this epic. Thus, when we read this epic, we only see the atrocities and the tragic aspect.
But is this the only aspect of Ashura? Why is the story of Imam Husain alayhi salam only known with its oppressions and depravities? Why do we only know Imam Husain alayhi salam through the tragedy of Ashura? Why don't we look at the light-giving and inspiring angle of this story? Even though the impact of the epic aspect of Ashura is far more than the tragic aspect, and its light far outweighs its darkness.
Let us keep the scrutiny of the darkness and light in the events of Karbala for another program. We appreciate your sharing your time with us. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.